Hey, this is Jerry Martin. I am the creator of for TLS for Professionals, and I want to today record this video to go over a questionnaire. A lot of you, either you're a club owner or a client that has taken a questionnaire, and so I want to go over the results. So to start, I do want to say a lot of times it'll produce a host of supplements. So it's our job and your club owner's job to go through with you and help you make the right choice. A lot of the supplements, I say a few of these will be maybe not taken now and replaced with you eating healthier. So we will go over this today so I can show you why it produced what it did and help you make a choice on which ones are right for you. All right, so first of all, on this one, I'm just going over one that somebody had taken. It had recommended the Sure and Steady plan. Now we have several meal plans, but most of the time it's either going to recommend Sure and Steady or Rapid Results. Sure and Steady allows grains in the program, and average weight loss with Sure and Steady is 1 to 2 pounds a week. And the Rapid Results program takes out all grains for the first 6 weeks, and average results is 2 to 3 pounds a week on that program. So if you're really wanting to take off the weight fast and you're committed, then Rapid Results is right for you. So, and that'll depend on how you answer the questionnaire. And so I'll go over what it recommended here, and then I'll go over the questions down through here that pertain to why it produced each of these items. All right, so it produced TLS Core is the first one it produced. Now TLS Core is the backbone of our program. It's a carb inhibitor, not a carb blocker. It helps regulate blood sugar, and it'll help you with your cravings. So 99% of the times, that's the first one it kicks out for everybody. It also recommended TLS ACTS. ACTS is adrenal, cortisol, thyroid, and stress support, and it really will tackle any kind of stress and anxiety. It helps sluggish thyroids, sluggish thyroid. Let me say that right, and it's just an amazing product. That's one of our standout products, and that's kind of one of those. If it recommended it, it's one of them that you pretty much need to take because it is very hard to lose weight. Your diet may be right, you're exercising, but you're not losing weight because you have stress in your life and you have anxiety. We've got to get rid of that. Stress produces cortisol. Cortisol prevents weight loss. So that's one of the ones, if it recommended it, we definitely want to push you toward that item because we know it works. You will feel it immediately, and you'll rest better. It helps you sleep. It calms you, and it really helps you in your weight loss journey. The TLS Nutrition Shakes, it usually recommends that because most people don't eat enough throughout the day. On this program, we require you to eat at least 5 meals a day. The reason for that is that we want to repair your metabolism. When you're not eating 5 meals a day, and that's about every 3 hours, your body goes into fat storage mode, and you do not want it to do that. I can only say if you're eating, if you're not eating 5 times a day, it's no different than you having a Snickers bar in between your 3 meals or your 2 meals as a snack because your body reacts in the same way. It will store fat. So it's very important that you make sure you're eating, and it's going to take a bit. A lot of clients will say, "I can't eat that much." Well, let's shrink the amount of food or amount of servings per meal, because what we want to do is train your body to eat every 3 hours, and then it takes about 2 to 3 weeks. Your body starts to get adjusted, and then it will let you know. Your body will let you know when it's time to eat, which is pretty cool. My body lets me know if I'm going too long. I'll start shaking because my body's calling for food. All right, so it's very important you do that. It also recommended NutriClean fiber powder. That is a fiber powder to help get things moving. If you're not get enough fiber in your diet, it would produce that. It's one of the products we don't start with, but I'll go over the questionnaire to explain why. TLS Thermochrome, that is our thermogenic. It does have caffeine in it. It's a great product. We usually recommend this product when somebody's stuck on a plateau. Also, if you're addicted to I say addicted, but to caffeine drinks, Monsters, Red Bulls, this is a good alternative for that. It's actually cheaper. It's about $35 for a month supply, and it's just better for you than the energy drinks out there. The TLS Tonylin CLA. That is a good fat that fights bad fat. It really targets belly fat and fat around the muscles. A lot of bodybuilders will take this to help reduce the fat around their muscles. It's a product that you can start with, but we usually tell you to hold off on it. Depend on your budget. If you have the money, just do it. But we usually wait until you shed, the bulk of your weight, and then we want to start targeting, the midsection and that fat that is still stuck. Now, the only drawback of this product is it takes up to 60 days for you to notice the difference. But it works well. It's an amazing product. My wife will not go without it. So, and I take it too, and it really does help in that midsection. Multivitamins. We carry an Isotonics line. Isotonics line is a powder you mix with water, which makes it liquid. So our multivitamins in our Isotonic line are a liquid. We recommend everybody take a good multivitamin. We do find out that most people will go to Walmart, Target, and buy one, get one free multivitamins, and they're really not doing anything for you. You might as well be taking a sugar pill or something else. So just like we're going to teach you how to read labels for food, you need to know how to read labels for supplements out there. Supplements are not regulated by the FDA, so you have to be careful of what you're looking at and make sure you're looking at the ingredients before you take it. So if you have any questions, bring your multivitamin in. Your club owner will go over that and see if that's a good product. Complete Greens, wonderful product. We have that in powder and pill form. That's if you're not getting enough fruits and vegetables in. It tries to substitute that, so that's good for our clients we have men that just don't eat vegetables. So our goal is to try to get them to eat more vegetables, but until then they can supplement it with this product. A good way to start eating vegetables is when you're drinking a shake or something, maybe start putting some spinach in with it. You can't really taste it, and then you can actually start, even for your kids, you'll be amazed if you get a good blender that you can blend up vegetables, put them into your spaghetti, and they never know the difference, or put them in other meals, and they never know the difference, and you're getting the vegetables that you need. Fitness protein, that is strictly a whey protein that is meant for pre and post workout to help build lean muscle. That's a product that we usually wait on until you lose the bulk of your weight. But it's a wonderful product to help aid in muscle growth, because you do want to build muscle. That's going to change your body composition, and that's what TLS is about. We're after body composition. We're not after weight loss. We're after fat loss. So when you go through our program, don't go only by the scale. Make sure you're measuring and you're seeing the inches come off and your body changing its shape. Digestive enzymes, that's Isotonics product. Again, it's a liquid product. That's recommended usually when you're not going to the bathroom on a daily basis. We will find that most of our customers that come through are having bowel movements, a few times a week and not going every day. We've got to get this fixed. This is another item that's kind of a sticking point that, hey, in order to lose weight, what comes in must go out. So we want to repair that. A digestive enzyme actually helps break down your food, so it goes through your body like it's supposed to. You can take some of this and sprinkle it on a yogurt cup, and in about 10 minutes you'll see that yogurt turn into liquid. So that's what it does inside your body. Sets on your food, starts help breaking down your food so your body gets out, and plus it also has probiotics in with it, so you get to have your probiotics at the same time to build the flora back in your intestines. All right, so now we will go through question by question and explain why it produced what it did. The first 3 questions that it asks, will actually produce the recommended meal plan. And she put she wanted to lose 31 to 50 pounds in 1 year. That's a very, very, very achievable goal. It can actually be done in less than 6 months. So it produced the Sure and Steady plan because that's not a real aggressive goal, and that goal can be reached by still adding, some of your good carbs like quinoa, brown rice, and stuff like that. So that's why I recommended that. I would really talk to this client and ask her if if that's what she wants, or she wants to lose it sooner. Most people will go into our Rapid Results program. That's about 2 to 3 pounds a week. So that's that question. Now we'll go down and do you cook and prepare meals each day of the week? Yes, that's fine. Do you eat out often? Yeah, eat out on occasion. If you're eating out a lot, I would recommend you go to the education site under the chapter of eating out. There's a lot of tips and tricks that you can do prior to eating out to keep you from making bad choices. One is drinking a TLS shake before you go out to have dinner. Your body's a little fuller, you tend to eat less, and you tend not to order. You tend not to order the bad stuff on the menu or graze off of other people's plates. Once you start eating, do you find it difficult to stop? She put no, that's fine. That is a core question. The next 3 questions are core. So if she was to answer yes from any of these 3 questions, it would produce core. And the second one is, do you crave breads, pastas, baked goods, and such? Of course, she put yes, so it produced the item core. When you eat carbs, do you feel sluggish? Of course, she put no, but if she would have answered yes, it still would have recommended core. Again, core is just an overall great product that's going to help you with your cravings and help block some of the bad carbs that come in and regulate your blood sugar. All right, do you consume more than 3 alcoholic beverages a week? This is kind of a question for our information. Because there's some alternatives or different ways you can still have your alcohol, but it not be so, I don't know what to say here. But let me say this, beer is about the worst thing you can drink. Empty calories, it's going to put on pounds. So, a glass of red wine is okay. If you're going to drink, we would say maybe a vodka and tonic. There's actually a chapter on the website about alcohol and some tips and tricks to help with that area. So make sure you get plugged in there. Are you stressed? Of course, who is not stressed? She put yes, so it's automatically going to kick out the Axe product. Again, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful product. Man, sleep better, feel better, calm, just a great, great product. So the next 2 questions pertain, next 3 questions pertain to Axe. Have you ever died before, healthier and to lose weight? Are you concerned about having a sluggish thyroid? Because Axe does help with the thyroid. And then do you have problems falling asleep and staying asleep? So if you do have problems falling asleep and staying asleep, Axe will help with that, and it will actually help with the stress and anxiety. Do you eat at least 20 to 25 grams of fiber a day? Of course, that's no to most everybody. You have got to be diligent to pull that off. But if you follow the TLS weight loss program, you will. And so when she put no, it recommended the fiber powder right off the bat. So we would hold off on that product and get you to start eating more fruits and vegetables so you get your daily intake of fiber. Do you skip meals? She put no, which is fine. Usually, if she would have put yes, it would have recommended the TLS shake, the meal replacement shake. So it did recommend that. Let me see why. Do you feel? Okay, yeah. So it did recommend the shake. Now the shake is an optional item. It's a meal replacement shake. Again, we want you to eat at least 5 times a day. And if you can't and you need something quick, it's a good go-to item. Tastes great. Everybody loves it. We have vanilla and chocolate, and then on the website we have recipes that go along with that shake that makes it even better. A lot of our clients love it as a dessert because it tastes so good. Every meal, including snacks, do you eat protein? That's usually a no. You have got to be diligent about that. Of course, the TLS program is protein and fiber at every meal, makes losing weight no big deal. So we will teach you how to do that and to make sure you're getting your protein in, because protein helps build muscle, which helps burn fat. So it's very important we bring protein in at every single meal. Do you feel tired most of the time? That's a no. That's a thermochrome question. Of course, if she'd have said yes, it would have produced thermochrome. The next 3 questions is a thermochrome question. And so she did answer yes to, are you stuck in a plateau, which it produced thermochrome. And do you feel like your metabolism needs a boost? She put yes, so that produced thermochrome. Do you have excessive fat? That's a CLA question. So she's answered yes, so that's why it produced CLA. Do you want to build lean muscle and repair your body's metabolism? Again, that's a CLA question. And do you feel a fat storage problem around your hips, thighs, and butt? She put no, but again, that's a CLA question. Most women have that. Hips, thighs, belly, and butt is where they store fat. Do you currently take a daily multivitamin? We talked about that earlier, so I won't go over it again, but I can tell you that making sure you pick a right one. Our food supply is so jacked up. The nutrients in our soil is not like it used to be 40, 50 years ago, even if you're getting organic. They use the same fields, they plow the same fields, and it's hard to get to the nutrients out of our foods that we used to get. So a good multivitamin will fill in the nutritional gaps that you're missing. It'll help with your cravings because your body is getting the nutrients it needs, so you have less cravings. So it's very important you're taking a good multivitamin. Do you eat 8 to 12 cups of vegetables a day? Usually this answer is no. It's very hard to eat that much a day. And so that's why I produced the complete greens. But again, we want to teach you to eat that at every meal, so that won't be a problem. So that's a product we would hold off on. And are you allergic to peanuts or soy? If she would have put yes, it would have taken out the CLA product, because CLA is produced in a plant that also has peanuts and soy, so we don't want any allergic reactions. Have you been diagnosed with hypothyroidism? That's just for our information. Are you sensitive to caffeine? Again, if she would have said yes, we would not have recommended thermochrome and went to our product that we have called Garcinia Green Tea, Garcinia Cambogia, which is a thermogenic, but it's not caffeine based. So we do have that product available. It just didn't recommend it. Do you need several cups of coffee to keep you awake throughout the day? She would have put yes. It would have produced thermochrome also too. Do you often experience digestive difficulties? She put no. If she would have put yes, digestive enzymes would have been kicked out, and it did, and I'll go through why it did that. High cholesterol, that's just for our information. Heart trouble, that's for our information that we need to know. Joint pain, knee pain, carpal tunnel, bursitis, migraines, gout, Crohn's disease, anything to deal with inflammation in the body. We have a product called Isotonics OPC3. And if you know anybody that has any of those issues, it is an amazing, amazing, amazing product. They will feel the difference within the first 7 days. So, like I said, any kind of joint pain, knee pain, any kind of pain from inflammation in the body. We even have clients that have lupus that this has changed their life, and it's just a wonderful product. So if you have any questions about that product, please reach out and we can talk to you about that product. Let's see, joint pain, where went over that. Please describe that. Doctors told you high blood pressure, that's for us. Do you have leg cramps? If she would have answered yes, it would produce calcium with magnesium, the isotonics calcium with magnesium. That really helps with any kind of leg cramps and that person may be having. We've already went over that question. Digestive issues, went over that question. It's there again for some reason. Activity level, moderate. The rest of the stuff is for our information. So moderate activity, how many times a day, a week, do you want to take at least 30 minutes of moderate activity? I guess that was a 5. Are you a vegetarian? If you are, we do have a meal plan for that. Are you a vegan? If you are, we don't have a meal plan for vegans. Usually a vegan, if you're a vegan, you know what to eat. You're far more educated on the food supply, and there's a reason you went to vegan. So we do not have the meal plan for that. The rest of this is for our information. Let's see what she got here. Protein. She just kind of generally put protein. So I would really go over with her and let her explain what her protein sources are. Again, the TLS program is going to help her with that. And her cravings is chocolate and candy, of course. Chocolate's always the first one. And she is having a bowel movement at least once a day. We would like to get that at least twice a day. So that's where the digestive enzymes come into play. And so we'll go back up top here and kind of go through this list and see which ones that I would recommend. And then we would talk about her budget and see which ones would be immediate and which ones we can hold off on. So I would recommend the core because it's going to help accelerate weight loss. But again, that's a choice. I would definitely recommend Axe. I would not give that a choice if she wants to lose weight. That's a product that she pretty much has to have in order to lose weight. Nutrition shakes, that's totally a choice. You can definitely eat food, but if you're on the run and busy, it's a good product to have. Even if you don't take it every day, it's a good product to carry, to have. That way you can mix you a quick meal because you don't want to go hungry and you don't want to get caught without food and having to go to a fast food restaurant. It's not good. The fiber powder, definitely hold off on that because we're going to work on getting enough fruits and vegetables and fiber in your diet through eating right. Thermochrome, totally a choice. It will accelerate weight loss. It will help boost the metabolism. But again, that's a choice. It's a cheap choice. It's $35, so it's not bad. CLA, like I said, we could hold off on that one until the bulk of the weight is gone and introduce it in later. Multivitamin, that's a must. You got to have a good multivitamin to do that. So that's a must. The protein shake, again, we can hold off on that one until you start losing the bulk of your weight. And digestive enzymes. If you're recommending digestive enzymes, pretty much need to take that product because it's going to help digest your food and get it out of your body. You want to make sure that nothing gets stuck in your gut and stays in your guts. You want to make sure your body's working like it should, and that product will definitely help with that. I really hope this helped. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your club owner, reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook, Jerry Martin, and enjoy your journey. I do want to say one more thing. The website that we have for you guys, the people who are successful in our program get plugged into that site. That means they're reading and they're watching the videos. Education is power. So if you can educate your mind, you will make better choices and you will change your lifestyle. Those that go through our program and get mediocre results because all they're doing is all they're focusing on is the food list and what food they should eat, and they're really never learning why, usually don't sustain their weight loss, and they go to that yo-yo diet. They'll quit thinking they got it under control, and they'll gain the weight back, and all of a sudden we see them come back into the gym. So I just beg you to get plugged into that site. One chapter a week, It's not that hard, and it will change your life. It will change your family's life. So please, please, please plug in that site. There's a wealth of information there, from reading labels to good carb, bad carb, to behavior modification, to how to handle naysayers in your life. So much, so much, so much information. Use the site. It will benefit you in many, many ways. Thank you, and have a great day.